Jordan agrees to ISIS demands. Good morning, I'm Miranda Khan, and this story tops your Newsmax Now update. Jordan's government says it'll trade a convicted terrorist sentenced to death for her part in a deadly attack 10 years ago for a Jordanian pilot being held by ISIS. ISIS is also threatening to kill a Japanese hostage, and Japan's government is still trying to free him.
We will never give up until our Japanese hostage, Mr. Goto, safely coming back to our nation.
Genji Goto's mother has again pleaded for her son's life. Japanese officials have called on Jordan to help win Goto's freedom. Israeli forces and Hezbollah traded fire in the Golan Heights. Several members of the Israeli military are hurt after Hezbollah fired a rocket at a convoy. The Israeli Defense Force responded with air and ground strikes. The UN now says a member of the United Nations peacekeeping force in southern Lebanon has been killed. No word yet on the exact circumstances. An offshoot of ISIS now claims responsibility for a deadly attack that killed 10 people in a Libyan hotel, including one American. The attackers set off a car bomb outside the luxury hotel in Tripoli. Gunmen then stormed inside and blew themselves up with a grenade. Across the Northeast, it's time for the big dig after the big storm. The snowstorm hammered places like Portland, Maine, Boston, and Long Island. Some places in Massachusetts got up to 3 feet of snow. That's feet, not inches, while Nantucket was flooded. The big fear now? The cold. Lows in Boston tonight are expected to drop to just 10 degrees. Brr. And about an hour from now, the president's pick to be the next attorney general will face the Senate Judiciary Committee. If confirmed, Loretta Lynch would become the first African-American woman to serve in that post. But she's expected to face some very tough questions from several senators, including South Carolina's Lindsey Graham on immigration and police misconduct. A jury hands down the verdict for 2 former Vanderbilt football players for attacking a woman in a dorm room.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Corey Lamont Beatty, guilty of aggravated rape.
The jury in Nashville deliberated for about 3 hours before convicting Beatty and Brandon Vandenberg guilty of raping the woman 2 years ago. Both face now decades in prison. The Pope has a message for all you dads out there. Speaking today at the Vatican, he says fathers are too often absent and have disappeared from family life instead of devoting themselves to work or other interests. That was your very latest Newsmax Now update. More coming your way in a half hour.